Again, Gamers, Mums, Dads, welcome to Relic Gaming. We are playing Legends of Slime again. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 video, I'll put a thing up there and then you can click on it. Watch that first. And then this is part 2. So part 2, we're looking at beating the game, and we've sorted out the defense in the last video, so now it's all about attack. So how can we get a good attack quickly? Well, once you establish yourself into a decent level, the best way, or one of the best ways, is just to buy it at the start. See, we've still got the attack at the top here. Buy, and you'll see the 94.4 has gone up to 94.5. Now, my HP is also at level 27,500, but that's only because a quest has just appeared to get me to get it to that high. So normally my HP level is a lot lower than my attack because I've got my HP sorted from the things we talked about in the last one. So, buy attack, that's one good way. There's also critical hit damage, don't forget that. That's also good for attack. And if you haven't got it already to max, make sure you get your critical hit chance, your double shot and your treble shot to max. Those three all really help, so do your best to get them up. You can ignore HP a little bit because you've already done that via the means in the other video. I briefly touched on the last game, but if you go into your weapons, make sure if any of these are level 99, get them to level 100 quick as you can. That's a massive boost. Now, one thing that really helps your attack is in the relics. If you look bottom right, you've got this book here. If you click on here, Tome of Disorder. Look at that. Increase slime attack by 15,000 nearly. I mean, that is absolutely massive. Try your best to get that to level 100 as quick as you can. Also, if we flick over to the treasures, these come into the game a bit later on, but there's two really good attack ones here that's good for your build. This top one here is plus 38%, says what it does on the tin. I use the one at the end for a bit, but it's just not as good. So I'm going to keep with Dwarf King Armour. And then the other one that's quite a secret attack, which you don't really know, is this second one in the bottom middle, this Sun Crown. That's attack plus 65, comma. So that just gives you that attack, just like the Dwarf King one did, and then a bit more extra. But this is one that's good, and focus on the Sun Crown because it's a low treasure and it's quite easy to upgrade. Alchemy's just come into the game, and one thing that's really good is that it sells the teardrops. So here we have the Tear of Slime. Now if you start playing the game at the beginning and you get Tears of Slime and you don't think you need them, doesn't matter. Buy them, keep them. They're the most important thing in the game at this level. Get as many Tears of Slime as you can. If you don't know why, it's all about promotion. So I head over to my slimes now. So I've got the bunny, he's level 200, that's great. But if we go into change character, you can see you've got all your different slimes. Now, getting a slime from 0 to level 100 will give you something called the Mastery, in the Mastery tab. So in the common thing here, you can start leveling up all these things. Now again, we're focusing on attack. So get attack in the middle there, attack on the right there, do those first. Unfortunately you've got to get all of the bottom ones to get to that heart, and then you've got to get all the rest to get to the max level 1 there, then you've got all of the rest to get to the attack on the top. Well, if you go up the left hand side and then the middle, then you can start using the attack, but I've leveled them up anyway. If yours is all over the place, you can reset it and just start again, but if you do, make sure you press it quickly because you don't want to lose any battles and go down a level. Now even better though is the promotion. So when you get your slime to level 100, you need those teardrops to promote it, and they're quite expensive. It's like 20, 30, 40 at a time. So if we just look at our blue dude here, he's level 160. So to promote him, I need 35 teardrops, which I don't have. They're so frustrating, I need them all the time. But no, when you promote him, if you've got enough crystals, then you can level up. So everything from level 101 up to the 200 gives you the Mastery, but in the promotion section, and this is why this is good, because you do not need to sort of focus on one thing. If you look at my Mastery, look down the left hand side, look, attack, 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 attack. I've ignored everything on the right. Attack, 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 attack. Everything's attack, and you have to do it from here, which is near the start anyway. So once you get to like this level 5 here, this one here, 5 out of 5, once you get there, you can just focus on attack. Now if you've got a different Mastery tree to that at the moment, and you're following these videos, again you can reset it and just copy what this looks like. You have to do it up to, say, level 5 before you can carry on, but don't spend it on the ones, some of these are 20, enhance that 20, it really is not worth it. Stick to the left hand side, focus on the attack. The other thing, I know it's really boring in the game and it's quite tedious, is the mining. Now the mining has research. Now you are a bit restricted to what you can do on the research, you've got to do it in a pretty specific order, but again, There are ones on here that are attacks. So here, if you look at this, I'm levelling it up. But this one on the right hand side, I have 9 out of 10 on it. So it's up to 16,000% attack increase. So again, focus on attack. HP sorted elsewhere. Go with attack as best you can. The last thing are the traits. Now this is a very frustrating part of the game because the odds of getting exactly what you need on here are very, very low. So first of all, before you do anything, make sure you save up your traits. I've got 57A here and I've just been messing about with it. I had about 90A, so I've come down to 57A, but I've got as good as I think I'm going to get for now. So what I've got here is you want, again we're focusing on attack, increase attack by X% is what you really want, because that's like the hardcore attack stat. And the other one that you want really is the orangey ones, because if you look on the synergies, if you look at orange, you've got Hydra, which again is just plus attack. Early on in the game, it's nice to have a vampire in there because it helps you with the HP a little bit as well. That's so annoying that I got the 200% attacks, only A's, I do go to S's and SS's, but the A's both in green, and green just happens to be the one where there's no synergy until you get to level 3. It's not the best of synergies, but you know, if one of the others was green, then at least I'd have got something else. But anyway, the ideal here for me is to get SS, increase attack, and in the sort of orange synergy, what's it called? Hydra. That would be ideal, but to get an S and an SS is so difficult. If you look at the E at the top, you can see the odds of getting them are so low, 0.18%, 0.07. I've only ever got one SS, and it was movement speed. It's like, yeah. A lot of the S's and the SS's in here are still really rubbish. If movement speed and all that lot, just get rid of them and just stick with increase attack by, and then HP and that lot will sort itself out elsewhere. So try and get your traits looking like this. I'm going to start experiment with the 2 B's to see if I can get them up to A's and hopefully a Hydra A, but it just takes so long to do it. So if you've got a few spare moments, you can improve them slowly and slowly and slowly. Once you've got them in, locked in, you can just do one at a time then, although it does cost more. But when you've got 57,000, it doesn't cost that much, significantly more, because you've got so many to play with. It's just time really, and not pressing past it once you've got a good one. So those are all my attack sort of tactics. I'm going to do one final video on my build and another couple of tricks like how to get more gold and another little thing around the loot and things like that. So we're going to do one more video, and then hopefully after the 3 videos you'll absolutely smash this game. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!